What a feeling. All right. I want to run through this one time with Cosmos. I normally play Stouts here. But maybe we'll find something fun, some reason to change things up. Oh, I should be trying fulls, right? This is the daily. Let's see if this turns from here. I would probably take it to the other corner. We should still be able to get a read. Okay, so I didn't need to tuck it that far. Same corner, I'm gonna hit straight next time if I'm playing Cosmos still. I was hoping we'd get a look at Summit like they did last week. You know, we got the Mix-Up Monday at the same course as the Tour, but no such luck. Arrow check, not driving that thing from anywhere. This is good. I don't really have enough reps on this course. You know, they're going to mix up the tees soon, but still it's nice to stay familiar with the greens and the grasses and whatnot. That screen? Oh, okay. That's my bad. I had my camera frozen. Appreciate you giving me the heads up. What up, Biddy? You should be seeing me on hold the drivable par 5 on Alaska now. If not, then something is terribly wrong. A 6-wood? Deep Cosmos players hit a 6-wood on this hole? Whoa, release. It's adventurous. That's fine. This is just the first run. Don't sweat it, guys. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I've got little settings that I can like freeze my any of the 3 cameras, you know, the selfie cam or the ball cam or the game feed, and I had that frozen because I was making thumbnails for those walkthrough videos. Turns too much. We're gonna take a look. Might be able to find a line there that ends up being the shot. Like I said, there's a couple of holes that'll determine if I'm going to continue to play with Cosmos or if I'm going to switch over to my normal ball for Alaska, which is Stouts. Mainly if I can drive that hole 12, and if there's an outwind on 16, that kind of thing. Straight back 1 box over for the first check. Might not need to pull it that far over. Okay. I moved 1 out. I can go 1 to the right and use bite. That should be pretty good for the next run. That was pretty close, right? For naked, it just barely trickled off. This is the first time I've tried streaming without like having YouTube pulled up so I can actually see what's going on. So I don't have any good idea of like how much lag there is or stuff like that. You guys gotta let me know if something goes wrong. Shots like that kind of make me want to play Cosmos. Anytime I can hit a gratuitous full, I just want to stick with it, you know? I had a stout brain fart there.
Waterball!
Don't worry about it, guys. This is just the first little dry run. Yeah, stout breeze on Alaska. That's what I like to play. I don't think you're giving up anything except for an occasional look on 12. I mean, more than occasional, like some regular looks on 12. That hole where you got to bang it through the trees. And hole 3 is significantly harder with stouts for the back box. But other than those two things, I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't play breeze if that's what you were inclined to do. So much more course left. I got some of the late holes out of the way. It feels like we should be later in the round. I got a 4-wood in this bag. We could try there again if we stick with this ball. Well, I mean, I can't play it for you, or you know, I'll get DMC'd or whatever they call it, digital music copyright infraction, DMCA. But I know, like, it's hard. It's hard to find time to like find new music and stuff. So maybe you'll get something out of this. Maybe you won't. Maybe you think the Strokes are dumb. It's fine by me. I'm kind of just waiting to see, like I said, it was a couple of holes. 16 was one of them, and it looked nice. I like some of the fulls I'm seeing here with the Cosmos. So we're just gonna see if there's anything that's like significantly harder with Cosmos, I guess. And we might be sticking with these. So this would be one of them, one of the holes. I would like to be able to find a full. Some sort.
Spoilers!
No, I don't know, guys. I didn't love that. Is that the same line? Thought I hit it out further. Is that far enough out to stay dry? Yeah. Sorry, the first look I always just kind of race through to get a feel for things and make some decisions based on a few different points. Once in a while, if I'm under a time crunch, you know, then I'll look for I'll try to play good the first round through or whatever. But this is for mapping. This isn't for, you know, a 2 and done or a 3 and done round. I'm gonna make a map for you guys. You know, I've got sound effects, but they only activate when I get wet. Oh, you mean for the wet sound effects? So this one kind of pushes me towards Los Diablo. This one kind of pushes me towards Cosmos. This is not a great look for stouts. Son of a... Too many water balls, man. I haven't worked on my sound effects for a while. I need to just get more for when the monologue and lags. And the points and water balls aren't flowing. This is annoying. Annoying little look right here. 95. I'll see if I can do a low T 9 iron there. I think I'm going to stick with Cosmos just because that look on hole 5. Getting anything here. Either way. An advantage, I mean. I might come back here and try to dodge that sand. Not with that line, I'm not. All right, 1 out, A1 next time. Try to go in behind the sand. Always get that that option right there. Awkward line though. Biddy, why don't you do me some sound bites, man? Just type them out and I'll read them off. All the way over, hit out. Well, that's kind of the back of the box. This is weird. Narrow gap or big gap? I'm gonna try for the big gap first, just because that I feel like that would make things easier overall. That's the play. Not the play. I gotta go for the nary gap.
Water ball.
Setting a record for most water balls in a round right here. Good thing we're getting this on the internet. Got the easy look here, so I can definitely switch to stouts without too much stress if I wanted to. The front box. No way this turns enough, right? Okay. Okay, we might have a play there. It's an anxiety pin. I've never played this really with Cosmos. I think most of the time people are just doing some kind of cutty. I'm going to try this weird little thumb shot here. Get a replay there to see where it landed. See how much further right I can take it. Yeah, I can move, I think, default position in the tee box, or center, back, and then thumb it out. I think it's the play there. I'm going to do at least one more run with Cosmos. You guys want to do Cosmos, or would you rather do stouts? Don't make no never mind to me. All right, I think we can improve on that at 11 under. What do you guys think? Jason. I'm gonna do one more run with Cosmos, and then I'll try some stouts. Okay, Jason. All right, so this was actually good from over here. Just try to tuck it too much. Need to hit a little bit straight. Okay, so I need to go from default position there. I don't need to move right at all. 1 vote for Stouts. Is that what we're going to get? 1 vote? I'll do them both. I don't care. I'm literally, I'm unconcerned. All day. I wish I had 2 machines. I'd do them both at the same time. See all kinds of me getting confused. So I was a little short here last time, right? Just a hair. Oh no, I was long because it had roll on it, but it landed shorter than it needed to. No T there next time if I can. That actually helps me avoid the tree on the right better, I think, from default position. I think I hit almost a dead straight shot. What was I looking at? Some kind of weird little freaky deaky shot over here. 120.
Pay that man his money.
120 is like my maxed out thumb speed, so I like that a lot. I feel like if I do that, throw it out a little bit to the right, it's going to go a little bit further. So that's the plan for the next time. This time I liked back of the box, 1 box to the, I'm going to go 2 boxes to the right with bite and see if this dang thing stops with a max blast. I tucked it a little bit to take a little bit of speed off of it. I think we can work with that. What do you guys think? Now it's all the way back. I went 2 boxes right. I need to go 1 box instead. I'm gonna go 2 boxes forward from the back. 2 and 1. Think we can remember that over the course of the next 23 holes. What happened here? I hit a 4 wood. The 5 wood turned a little too much, so I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna back off the distance a little bit so I can try to put some more juice on that 5 wood. I think. Now I'm confused. Looks so obvious the first time through. It's not really a hole out shot, is it? Closer to a 1 out, 180, 6 wood. I don't know. Tell me if you got any ideas. What did I say? 4 wood looked a little bit better here last time. I'm gonna do a loader. Pushed it in a little bit. Ah, that's nice. I think straight 115. Might need to move a box or 2 in. We'll see. I can adjust from there. I did not play a full here last time. Thumbed at it. Should we look at a full? Is there any way that doesn't turn too much? Any world, this does not turn too much. That was the front of the box. Throw it out a lot. Straighten that out. Straighten that out and pump it harder. I think that's playable. What happened here? It turned too much. The distance was okay, right? Must have hit it harder if the distance was okay. Maybe it's a bite shot. That's what happened. Nobody reminded me. Nick, got to vote for Breeze. 2-1 in the chat. All right. Can we make this fullable? I'm not going to be able to hit it out much further than that, so if that still gets wet, we'll have to give up the shot. All right. Pretty comfy with that shot. We'll see how consistent that line is for me before I make any tee box adjustments. What happened here? I hit a pretty bad 180 and ended up a little bit short, so I'm going to see if I can hit this clean. With the driver 7. God, you guys aren't helping me at all. What up, Chris? We're playing the how many balls can you put in the water game? I don't know if you ever played that before. It's fun and challenging. It's okay. This is just the second run, so oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get that dialed. I'm not super concerned about shots like that. That was one I felt like I needed to make a decision on though, so that's really annoying. But it's not like it ruined my night, you know. All right, I'm gonna try to bend this back from here. That was my plan. Okay, plan's a plan. Got to follow through. Hey, it's a pretty good plan. Pick a club. Okay, driver 7 next time. Psycho shots. Look at that punch tush. First in the history of Golden Tee. You were here. You saw it first, guys. The mythical punch tush does exist. Oh, this is probably like a 3-wood with these balls, huh? All right, whatever. Going for the narrow gap this time. Three-wood might be the play, but seeing as that was on the green, I don't know if I'll mess around with it. Very firm. Try to get this 6-wood into play. I think I just have to throw it out further. That was almost max speed, so I can't really adjust on that. If I try to back up on my layup, then it's just going to have more time to turn. All right, what did I decide here? 5-wood. I think I went from here last time, right? Or no? Shoot. Go out to here, about 3 boxes in. Push it out a little. I definitely over-adjusted there. I did not even hit it that hard either. Okay. Mostly that was the a speed issue. You can saw, if you look where that green lines up a bit shorter, there's actually green there, not mud. So mostly the speed. Whoa. Threw that out a mile. Good distance, though. Oh, that was 18. All right, let's do it again. Nick, Jason, I'll get to those stouts eventually. Where it's countdown to a par or better round now. Par or better round, we flip it over. We go for map number 2. 2 maps, 1 day. They said it couldn't be done. Who they are, I'll never know. All right. Don't move in the box. Great shot. 107 might be a bit much. Yeah. Needs to just be a regular little smoothie there. You'd think I'd have a read on that by now. Got to do better than 105th place in the daily, guys. My pride can't take it. Is that my 11 under, probably? That was only the second round. It's got to be, right? You, too, can finish 105th in the daily with a mere 11 under. How do you feel? How do you feel about this map? You think it's coming together? Don't move an inch. Don't hit a tree. Oh, feels like it's the same line. I might hit a tree here. You gotta aim right at the damn thing. That was not a perfectly clean 180. I might be able to adjust the pullback there to get it a little bit further to the right. I'm not going to look for any kind of full there. Sorry, guys. Would be badass to hit a full into that, though. Would be so sick. Now, what happened here? 120 speed with backspin. This is about the max for my thumb, so I might be a little short and get wet the first couple of times while the thumbs are warming up. Okay, good. So at least if I don't get all of it, I still stay dry. That's the good news. Whenever you pull a C and you throw it out a little to the 3, you're going to get more distance. So keep that in mind. All right, what happened here? I was 2 over. I'm going to go 1 over and 2 forward. And I tuck this line. I'm kind of wondering what happens if I do hit it dead straight. So that's almost dead straight there. That might be long. All right, so dead straight is just a little to the left. My right line should be perfect. If I get a 143 to the right, that should drop, even though there's only a little tiny bit of play on that green. Oh, 120 is enough if you throw it out a little bit to the right. We already got a read on that on the last look. I don't know what to do here. I'm going to try to get closer. 6 wood. See if I can hit some kind of an aggressive shot. Is that close enough? for 6 wood. Work on that line. I don't know. That's the best idea I got. If you got a better idea on how to be aggressive on that look, let me know. That's going to be my play if nobody says anything. Gotta get that 96 speed on one. Did I? No, I tucked it. I was gonna say, did I hit from neutral? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go 1 box in. I hit this with nothing, right? I'm gonna go 2 boxes with bite. Go for that 120 range. Okay, so I gotta tuck that a little bit too, if I'm gonna play that shot, which I think I am. Could mess around with a medium 3 wood maybe if I wanted to find a more comfortable speed. Now this one, I went from here and I threw it out too far. I'm gonna go straighter but thump it harder. Right? That's the plan. There's a cup in my line. There's a cup in my line. If it gets there at about 115, I think you should be right with the 14 win on 6 for a 6 wood pull from 1 right. I tried the 5 wood. It's just not an aggressive line. It hits right because the cup is so far to the right. What did I do here? I hit backspin instead of bite last time. Okay. 3 more boxes there. If you're talking about 16 5 wood, I tried the hair right thing already. I hit that a lot harder than I did last time. In the best way. In the best way. Six wood full from 1 right on pulse. On 6. Is 616? Okay, here's my big pain point. That doesn't carry, then I gotta find a new shot. Okay, I just gotta make sure to hit that clean. I over adjusted here. I came in below the cup. I'm just gonna try neutral just to get a read because I don't remember where I was last time. Neutral, I mean straight back in the box. Oh, what? I can't hit it much softer than that. That's not good. I mean, I can hit it softer. I gotcha. Yeah, the par 5 with the island green with the bridge behind it. Holes in my lines. Return left 5 wood. I'll try that. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I am gonna go ahead and try the 3 wood here. Turns out I lie. I lie like a dog. Whatever that means. Oh, they just lie around. Well, I miss both putts, so I don't really have a preference. 3 wood or 10-5. I like the 10-5. You miss it, you probably still make it, right? If you miss a little bit of the speed. You're right, 5 wood. It's only 14 mile an hour. You think that's enough for a 3 right? $144 line, that's what I was looking for. All right. So a lot of extra distance with that 144 versus the 142. Either back up in the box or try to hit a 3 wood for the layup. I'll try the 3 wood first. All right, what happened here? I hit it way too hard last time. I'm gonna go neutral. And throw it out. 105. All right, back of the box, 100 speed. The line looked good. I was dancing with the center line. Center line, I just mean back to the cup. Whatever that means, right? Wait a second. Was I in some different terrain last time? I was about the same distance, wasn't it? What did I miss besides hole 1 there? I didn't get the chip. So that was almost a clean round, right? I'm going to trust you on this, Chris. I'm going to try a 3 out 5 wood from, what do you think, 288 yards? Something there in the 90s. What do you make of that? What do you make of that? It's a tight little line speed-wise. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll try the 3 out 5 wood. I'll do a little bit of a cheat back, I guess. It was a little 180-ish, a little bit more 180-ish than I wanted. I think if I'm going to play a cut, I got to move up in the tee box. I think it takes a cut to be aggressive. So you got to do what you got to do. Feel me there? All right, I've got to prove to Chris that 120 is enough. Got to prove it. Got a 116. All right, I can play 116. I'm just gonna hit it out further. I'm not quite getting my speed on that line. One over, two up, right? There's the 143. I swore to you guys that this would go in. And it's gonna be a little to the right. Just a little to the right. That's a T-box adjustment there, guys. We make those kinds of adjustments in the T-box. A little bit closer than I wanted it to be. I was thinking 288, 285. I don't think that comes back, man. You crazy. It comes back too much. Definitely didn't need to cheat it.
Oh,
good call. We'll see if we can make that work. Sorry, good call. We'll see if we can make that work. I was giving the thumbs up to my chat screen instead of my camera. That might call for a restart. I'm going to get an adjustment on the hole that's typically hole 4, the short par 3. If that's early, we'll restart. Dang it. Just a bit outside. Go and try the 3 wood. Read. Oh, it's got to be medium T, huh? Okay. Oh, not 109. Not 109. Was that 4 boxes? 4 and 1? 4 and 2? What did I do there? I should have been paying attention. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're doing 3 box adjustments. So we're 3. We're going to go another 3 boxes. I think I need to thump this a little bit harder, too. 113 is a pretty natural speed for me, so if I hit it harder, that goes in the cup. I don't know, tough call. I think I'm going to go for the same spot and hit it harder next time. Uh-oh, that's a bad line. See if we can stroke limit this one again.
Did not want to end up there.
Either way, like I said, after we dial that par 3 in a bit, I was going to do a restart. Nope, hole 1's tripping me out. I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but that one has got me the most interested, maybe. I think it's a 96 speed, which is my favorite speed. Generally. Your favorite speed, if you're a daily player, kind of changes day to day. It's like kind of what your thumbs are doing that day. I'm going to back up a box. I'm going to go in a box also. It's because I feel like that's going to help me avoid the rock bounce I got last time. Yeah, I wasn't flirting with that lip at all when I was over 100, but then it stayed out too far. So I got to pick a speed, or I got to pick a speed. If I'm playing that speed, I got to make an adjustment in the tee box this way. If I'm playing the other one, I got to back up in the tee box. I'll generally choose that as far as if I miss my speed, which one's going to be safe. Well, I think that's probably going to be the lower speed. Move left in the tee box. As long as if it hits green first, it doesn't just run like mad. All right, what to do here? What to do? 6-wood might not be the play. Let's find out. Minge? Okay, still no good. I don't know. It's safe. I don't want to abandon that shot. The only time I missed it is when I put the wrong spin on the ball accidentally. Just going to change my line here, throw it out more, since I'm hitting 115, 116. That's not going to be enough. Get it in. I was pretty hopeful with that line, honestly. Guess I could try something. Okay, so what happened here? 1 over, 2 up. I missed just the tiniest bit. 7 inches to the right. Got the line, I think. So there are, I think, maybe 6 143 lines. I got this one or this one, and I need to hit that one. Or something like that, you know. Okay. Do that further out, so it should be a little bit further back. Yeah, 288. Wait, did I do 4 out? What happened there? Did I do 4 clicks? Did I do 2 clicks last time? What's going on? I need to focus. You guys, chatting my ears off, man. I can't think. Obviously, that's not the case. Okay. Let's try it from here. Try to get my high 90s, low hundreds. All right, we're cooking with oil now. Cooking with oil on hole one. It's like, yeah. We're dancing. God, this hole sucks. I wish they could just take this one out. All the extra clicking. I got to put up a clean round so I can map it out with stouts. Yeah, the further right off the tee shouldn't really matter. Not as much as, you know, the impact of the shot that we saw. Fine, I was just curious. I'm just curious, guys. The rare 123 speed. That's the good 143. Yep.
You know, in Detroit, to say that nutted only applies to big jives. But oh my God,
Nobody
hole in
said that.
one.
Literally nobody. $84? Yeah, I think I only went 2 clicks out that first time. Yeah, because this is insane. Catch see if I can bounce it off the side of the hill. Some real psycho shit. Fringe. I got as far out as the fringe. Just have to suck it up. There's no fall there. There's no fall. There is no spoon. Just about got this map finished. I mean, if those are the speeds you're hitting, you just need to adjust in the tee box and hit something you're comfortable hitting. Unless you're like all the way back in a corner and that's the speed, you shouldn't be forced into hitting a speed you don't like. And also you can adjust on those speeds unless this messes with you too much. If like 107 dead straight is the shot, then like 106 a hair out also works in a lot of situations. What happened here? I went 4 back, which was too much. And did I move 1 up? I can't remember. With the 109 last time. 113 this time. I need to set up for this 113. That's a comfortable speed for me. I need to go about 5 boxes back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good with like sub 90, 84 to 87. I'm good with, pretty good with a 90. Good with a 96. Sometimes I can hit 100 speeds, like 100, 102. All right, what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I was a little high. I hit a 113, so we're just gonna go 5.5. Try to repeat the 113 speed. 117, that's coming in low. Like I said, this is one of those situations where the harder you hit it, the less it turns. Or the more it has time to stop turning. I don't know how to say it. It is what it is. It's the softy. The softy. Needed 147. Something in that range. Try some backspin here. Kind of a scary line for me. I mean, that far to the right. Yeah, you just got to hit it softer, not to sound like a smart ass, but the only reason you hit speeds faster when you pull back, as opposed to when you're thumbing without a pullback, is because like while that ball's coming down, or while the club's head's coming down, the ball's got time to accelerate. So an 80 speed thumb here is the same as a 90 speed with a pullback, generally speaking. So this is a cheat back to try to talk the distance down. Stupid bite spin. I knew better than that. That's crazy how much that changes from the back of the box to the front.
Waterball!
Yes, I was hitting way up in those trees, though. It makes sense. All right, 3 wood with nothing. See if this is a better distance. 145, 144. Okay. think I got a good 3-wood bite on the layup there. Get a good distance. Uh-oh. Forgotten what I was doing here. Definitely want back of the box, right? Move a box just for funsies. Lower speed, throw it out. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good adjustment.
Naughty, naughty, Tad!
One step closer to mapping the stouts. I promise I'll do it. I will. Why would I lie? I'm going to try to make this last round. I want to do a one better. Even chipping in on a hole one, I'll count that. But I got to get that eagle on 12. All right, trying to repeat that 102. 102, it doesn't hit the fringe, and maybe it goes to the cup. Really flirting with that tree, it feels like. Hey, that's the most I will ever get on my thumbs. It's too much. It's too much. It's straight, so that's going to be left. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know you wanted the ace as bad as I did. Love to see a plan come together. $281. Too close. For the max blast. Closer to make that work. A little bit closer now. It's different. All right, 4 boxes was just short with 109. I'm gonna go 3 boxes from the back. Try for that 113 speed. 110 and out. It's a similar speed. Little short, little short. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. Wasn't even in the vicinity of what I was trying to do. Pretty good speed. Boxes was not enough adjustments. Hit the driver 7 again. See what happens. Too soft. Came out of my shoes on that one. Threw it out too far. Rush job. It's okay. I might go ahead and switch over to stouts anyway. If I can keep this one clean. A lot of that depends on this hole right here. Right here. Y'all see that? A little extra distance. Yeah, threw that out too far. Let's try for one of the 144 lines. Darn it. Dadgummit. As they say in my neck of the woods. Dadgummit. I don't remember what the hell I did here last time. Did I go to the back of the box? You guys remember? I must have. It was pretty similar. Close enough. Six. Gotta be a little bit closer. All right. Take that to the bar. See what you can do with it. I probably might have one or two clubs in there that you guys aren't using, but build a bag. It's $5. Can't take it with you, you know? All right. Jason, Nick, are you still there? If you're not there, I might run another one with Cosmos. Let me know. I just need one person to say the word. Stout or breeze. Say it. Say the word. Okay. All right. We'll do it. A couple of Stouty McStoutersons. I don't know if we'll be able to go for 12 with these. All right, catching a little lip. We're going to have to play a 4-wood there also. I think I tucked that all the way over in that 5-wood. Didn't have enough turn. We're going to play the 4-wood there next time. Yeah, I did go an extra one out there. Much easier line there. We'll get to the fun holes in a second. All right, so I'll try a 4-wood here. We actually get to aim away from the tree because the wind moves us less. Might be a little too much. We'll go start from the back here. And I'm just doing that so I can max blast it. That's just what I like to do. If you're more of a finesse player, you know, you can play from somewhere else in the tee box. Never really been a finesse guy. Four wood's nice. I hope you got a 4-wood in your Alaska bag. I'm kind of in bad shape here. I would love to do maybe a low T 8-wood backspin, but I don't carry an 8-wood on Alaska. I'll check this out instead. Kind of scary, but seems workable, right? Stayed upright, stayed dry. $5 miles an hour. Back of the box. I'm going to start one left. I might need to adjust to the right here. We'll see. Yeah. Little right adjustment. Looks like there's a little less green to work with on the right. But might be good. Might be good. Need to get to about 270 something here. I don't think I wanted to hit a full 5-wood, and that's just too far. So we might try that next time if we get a little bit closer. A bit closer now. Oh, redemption. See? Could have done that in Dallas. Hole 1 looks garbage for stouts. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe we can get a similar line and play a chush or something like that. I like that. We can work with that. See a full here. I don't know if we'll find anything there. Feels like that offset's just no good. That wind's not enough to really influence things. I think we're going to be playing the same shot here. Based on how that last one turned, I'm just going to come from the neutral spot first. The high tee, and I feel like I got to thump this a little bit. I'm going to try similar speed. Okay, so it's not quite turning enough. So we'll move left in the tee box next time. Sound good? It's the 155 7 iron. Mile an hour. I don't think we got a full here either. Let me think about that. Like that. I didn't like that shot at all. Maybe one of those pitch and wedge setups. I don't carry a pitch and wedge. Might be playing a 5-wood. Really? Really all the way.
Did not want to end up there.
I hit a putt, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting wet. We can do about 2 or 3 more. We'll get these stouts dialed. No problem. Bob's your uncle. I'm a little too close for this. I should move back in the box, but I'm going for the armpit shot. Little, look at that 20 hopper. I call that little nook the armpit. I like to try to bounce off of that sometimes. Oh my God. Can you imagine doing that to somebody in match play? Oh, they would be livid. Livid. Low tee might be a little dramatic. Okay, I got an idea there. See? Hit a shitty putt, you're supposed to trickle onto the green. It's the way that's supposed to work. On 18. Hey. Oi. What? What the what? I don't know what to say, man. That whole one's a little difficult. A little challenging. What do you think? You guys think we got a prayer here? Not necessarily trying to drive it with stouts. I like to try to get up there and stick the mud because I kind of got a read on the chips from there. I didn't like that outcome at all. I think I'm going to go straight to laying up. I'll check out one more line maybe, but feeling a pretty strong layup vibe there. The stouts. Gonna have to get closer there. On the drive, I mean. That was kind of lame. I guess I could have hit the 9-5. We're guess we're gonna have to see if a 6-wood plays there, or we might have a right to left like we were doing with the Cosmos. We'll see. Obviously 3-wood there next time. I like that. We got a nice straight wind coming in. I know you guys are looking at that TPC Scottsdale on my custom check-in and probably thinking, what the fuck? What the funk is he doing there? You know what I'm doing. Walkthrough videos for the tour. 5-wood didn't turn enough. I think I gotta give myself a couple extra yards with this. I'm gonna take it all the way back, and I've moved 1 box left. I'm just gonna let that play. So I want to see if I can hit this max speed. Did a little cheat back. I don't think max speed is the play. Unfortunately. I'll try the cheat back 5-wood next time. How about that? How about that? Stay hydrated, my friends. Click chip fest on SA. Sexual assault. What up, T? Remember what happened here last time? Was I short? I was a little short. Let's go 3 boxes. Looks like exactly what I was doing with a 6-wood, doesn't it? Cosmo Click Chip Fest on San Antonio? Okay, okay. San Antonio. When is San Antonio? Is that at the end of the tour? All right, I started here. I think I need to go. So this is 2 boxes right. Is that enough, or I need to go 3? 3 boxes right? Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Mike could try backspin there to see if it actually stops better. I'd still try backspin. And a little bit closer now. A little bit closer now. It'll feel like I might be a little too far away. To change the carry till I got in the water. That's fine. That's just for funsies. Obviously, with the 5-wood, you can just get up there for the eagle. I was just trying to see if there's a full. Try end up a little bit further away from the cup this time because I like that 9-5 bite or backspin, whatever I did. I got a lot closer to the cup. Okay. Must be because of my frustrations with hole 16 there. Yeah, I did the Chris. I did the walkthroughs for the next TPC course on the tour, which is Scottsdale, and the results were a little surprising. Cosmos versus Stouts. 4 and 3. I think. Go all the way up in that corner. Not turn that much. That's the most annoying shit I've ever seen. Are you talking about San Antonio or Scottsdale? So I think the results might surprise you. I gotta see if this 5-wood gets there. I'm going to go from neutral. I don't know, man. Those videos don't come out till February 2nd, but I think you might be surprised. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to do this the way I would normally do this. Go to the back of the box. Max this mother out. That'll stop right in the 350 to 360 range, so if you're trying to bounce a high 7 onto that green, that's what you're looking for. That's why I moved to the back of the box. What happened here? I did some crazy 2-outer that just had 0 chance of coming back, right? A non-zero chance. Frustrating when you can't find fulls when you're playing the daily. If that's what you're, trying to do. You don't have to have fulls to play the daily, but your clubs are like perpetually in between distances. Might try a full punch shot there next time around. Try something experimental. All right, what are my options here? I have damn few options. Oh, I'm not going to argue it with you, Chris. I just think you'll be surprised. Okay, don't hit the tree. I think hole 15. What do I got left? I think this calls for a restart, except I need to know if that 6-wood plays on 15. Not love that 5-wood shot. Nice, man. I appreciate it. Refined it on the Discord. All the little itty-bitty things. Just playing stouts right now. Viewer request, but I might switch back to the Cosmos for one round. The map is actually, surprisingly similar between the two balls. You just change clubs and hit the same shot a lot of times. A little bit closer now. A little bit closer now. Yeah. What do you think? Is this the play? Looking good. Looking good. Come on. Whatever. I don't know if I can adjust off that. I don't know if bite turns as much. Let's try one from the fairway here. See if we can save a tee. Kind of like it. That's one of those situations where if you lay back so you can thump it harder so it doesn't turn as much, you can get dialed there. I'm going to run these stouts one more time, at least. And then, like I said, switch back over to Cosmos for one round. I'll try to do one more round with each. And that depends if I get wet in the first 3 holes, of course. That changes things. Turn hard enough. Just didn't turn hard enough. Okay, so here's our adjustment here. We're gonna go all the way over. We're gonna back up. What, halfway? 5 boxes? These are 10 boxes deep, right? I'm gonna try bite. I'm gonna try to cheat left. Looks like the bite was pretty unnecessary. Might be better with nothing. I don't know. Not sure if it makes it to the cup. It's nice having like a nice safe shot you can rely on too if you don't ever get a full dialed, or for later in the round if your full flirts a little too much with danger. It's nice to have a little safe shot you can fall back on, in my opinion. Could be overthinking it. Buckles 7:30. Buckles at 7:30 every day. 7:30 buckles. Double pointed it. Nice to pull that off in the cash game. It's as good as an ace, just about. That might get wet. Honestly, that might get wet.
Spoilers!
Yeah, I should have moved in the tee box. That's just, line's a little too tough for me to hit. And as promised, that's a restart. That is a restart. Buckles right after Jeopardy, guys. Right after Jeopardy. PAR. On. I don't like it. I don't like it. Dang it. Missed the fast restart option. We're going to hit the same shot on hole 1. Same shot. Really annoying look. Maybe the bunker boys. I'll find something better. They're probably not messing around with stouts, though. We gotta switch back over to Cosmos before I forget those shots. Before I forget the map. Man, I don't have a shot for 11 yet. I don't know if that backspin's going to stop it. It's not a complete map. All right. So it got me last time. Trying to hit a 180 off to the right. Probably thumb a 5-iron there. Okay, well, you can use this map if you have any of these clubs. I'm going to go 1 box, backspin. Very low speed. We got to check that landing. I don't think there's green where that would need to land to make that work. Yeah, it's close. It's close. So that works, and it stayed very dry, which is the point of that. Very dry, very manageable speed. Alaska, so much fun. Talk that a little bit. I'm not sure how much closer I could get. I gotta get a little bit closer to that if I wanted to go in, but saw I was already messing around just outside the rough. What happened here? How come I was so much closer? Even though I stayed further away in the tee box. I must be hitting it out further. Need about a 97 speed, dead straight. Should be enough to clear the rough. A straight thumb. There's probably a full there, but it's tough hunting. All the way over, half the way back. Nothing on it, honey. Well, of course, way too soft. Actually, 104 is pretty good for not moving it all the way back. It's pretty stone cold. The harder I hit that, the more to the right it'll finish. That was almost dead on line. I'm just not paying attention enough on this hole. I don't think there's a full there, unless maybe I pull out a pitch and wedge. So that's kind of sped through that out of frustration. I'm gonna go from neutral here. And what? I can't remember where it missed. I'm gonna go 1 and 1. 1 right, 1 back. Good speed. Okay, so I got to move a little bit further right if I keep hitting that. Okay. That's yeah, I'm just doing a Cosmos map and a Stout map for funsies too. There's the armpit. The armpit is not the play with bite. Okay. Should have had backspin on that. Make sure it bounces, hits the rough. Is it a non-zero chance? Oh, I'm gonna do something really dumb. Oh, did I only turn one out? I almost found a shot. How about that? That's what I had in mind. Yeah, I don't need to think any more about that. What do we say? We're gonna try a full punch shot. I think this turns too hard. Let's find out. These things, these fulls with your punch shots, just they turn like crazy. Even with that 8-mile-an-hour wind. Nice. I think that's actually a dialable distance, potentially. I think the last time when I hit a kind of a sloppy drive, I was 70 yards away. That was 64. A little bit further back, and that I could actually bite that into the cup. That was actually, I like that. I like that a lot. Should I just go for the layup here? Oh no, I hit a tree last time. I gotta see if the little gap works at all. My problem is because it's stouts, I want to aim left into the green because that wind's probably not enough to pull it over. So even if I get through here, I think I'm looking at a chip. From the wet grass. Whatever. The layup. All right, I'm switching back to Cosmos for a round, and then probably calling it. I think Skipper's probably going live pretty soon. I'm not current on his schedule. Almost had it back to back. 4 yards difference. All right, the only adjustment you can do here is hope to hit a better line. Let's see how the if bite comes back, or if you have to try to maybe force backspin somehow. Uh-oh, not hit that out. Not answering any questions there, and we will look at the full on the finishing hole one more time, the full 10-5. I think we were 260, hit a 3-wood off the tee, so I'm just gonna hit a 4-wood. I think I want like 270, and I'm closer. I must have hit it way to the left last time. Dadgummit. Improper adjustments. All right, we might come back to those stouts if you got any questions on any of those shots, but otherwise, I'm gonna try one more time to put up a 1-better. I think I like the map with Cosmos a little bit better just because I can drive 12. See if I can freaking remember these shots. I don't have the short term I used to. All right, I do remember it was a 4-wood. Had to go to the back. 2 boxes for, I don't know. Let's try this. Dead straight and 102. Got a 97 and tucked. That's no good.
Waterfall.
I don't think it was all the way back either. Restart. Look, after you guys learn all these shots, don't play the daily. I'm gonna need that $90, y'all. Just kidding. Good luck. I hope you use those shots. I hope you win. I don't think I was all the way back, was I? Was I halfway back? And that was a little too much, so we're going to four from the front. 102. 100. And out. I must have been hitting from the front of the box. I don't know. That's crazy. How quickly I can forget some garbage. Oh. Hey. 6-wood bite. Hit it as straight as you can without hitting the tree. And try to get all of it. Come on, Fringe. Ooh. Really looking for the 142 there. Last round. There's no way I can get 120. I'm exhausted. 118. I know. Cold water. Hit the blood pump. All right. So it was 1 over, 2 forward, and then we had to make a small adjustment inside of that, right? Then the tucked 143 line. All right. I don't know if I can blame that on exhaustion. I need like 279, 276. No. Two. Oh, I was a little long at 281, wasn't I? Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's been half an hour, guys. I don't know what you expect out of me. Remember all this shit. Need 285, 284. What the hell happened here? Taking way too much off that last time. 111? I just need to thump that a little bit harder. Should be good, unless it turns too much and catches the green first. $110, $111. That's good. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 boxes. Fight spin. 1 out, and we need what? 115. Tucked it a little bit, but still good.
Wow, straight
So
nutted,
116.
bro.
Five wood backspin all the way back. I'm gonna go 5 boxes. And 1 up. Did I need to move up at all? $149 is a little too hard, I think. Yeah, basically the harder you hit that, the further right it ends up if you hit that same line. You need like a 147 for that spot in the box. Forgot I was playing backspin there. You gotta catch that one clean. You flub that 180, probably gonna get wet. All right. All the way back. All the way over? Anybody remember? Cannot recall. No, it's like neutral. It's like 1 box over. Why you guys aren't helping me at all. It's been 45 minutes since I played that hole. I blame me, honestly. Oh, yeah, A1, idiot. That's okay. We'll just call this the refresher run. We'll do 1 more. That's the thing about the daily. There's always 1 more. You guys were over there thinking, no way he gets the center of this cup. And then what? Did it. What are we doing here? So this was the high. Medium 3-wood bite. Medium 3-wood bite, so we get far enough away for a full 6-wood, right? With release. 144 line. Here. 144, baby. Need the further out 144 line. There's about 8 144 lines. 4 on each side of the ball. Maybe 10. Five-wood, back of the box. Doesn't really matter like where you park it because we're throwing it out a little bit. So it's really more important than where you go in the box. Not too hard, about 100 speed. 105. Oh. I'll play like the same part of the box and then I'll throw it out a little bit further. If you're throwing out, like if you're not hitting it dead straight or just a little off, then adjusting in the tee box isn't really going to help you. It's just going to mess you up more. What do I have? I figured out like a high or a full 5-wood here or something, right? I was a little too far away last time. A little too close that time. That was a 30? God, felt like a 23. Missed everything. What up, Nuss? You going to the bar? You can throw down on the daily? Mix up Monday action? You got a W in you. You could take it down. Feel like I'm taking crazy pills on that hole. I'm just adjusting way too far to the left. $269. Come on. This isn't usually, Scotty. You got a map now. There's nothing usual about this. I'm gonna say that's about as straight as you can hit it, and it's too straight. I swear that's the whole outline too. If there's no tree there, that goes in the cup. Too bad, so sad. Eat tree, mother liquor. The 102 curves just way too hard. The 108 just hangs out. It's such a touchy hole for that shot. Probably means I picked the wrong shot. Fringe. Nope. All right. Take the double eagle. Just take the double eagle. Oh, fuck me. Sorry for the language. It's okay. I wanted to play hole 1 again anyway. We got this. You guys wanted to throw some encouragement out there that probably wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Bolster the psyche a little bit. What do they say in Korean? Ajaja! Let's go! And I'm just gonna try right here. Just gonna try to catch a better speed, I guess. Not a better speed. But it was a better line. So it's just a really touchy line. Okay. So that line was just here to the right. 100. Seven, okay. Thunder thumbs. See if this par 5 psychs me out again. Not this time. Not this time, Alaska. Drivable par 5. You need a shorter name, by the way. Oh, I can feel it. Feel the 120 speed coming on. Not quite. Oh. 142. You know what that means. Finishes left. For those of you that were here earlier. You need the 143 line, just a little tiny cheat right. Or, if you're good at hitting 142, you know, you adjust that in the tee box. How many other ways I can figure out how to mess this hole up? Wasn't sure until it dropped. Okay, straighten out that wind pretty good. Got my 180 a little bit cleaner than I'm used to. Let's go 33. Let's go. Yeah, it did hit the freaking green first. That catches the rough or a French hop. That's chasing the cup. I tried to make a little adjustment in the tee box for that extra speed, but it wasn't enough. I wanted 113, but I don't think 113 would have got down either. Too close. Too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need that 115, 116 speed. Oh, 118. Make it work. There we go. Multi-speed. Sorry. That was supposed to be my own private celebration. I forgot I was live for a second. One, two, three. I'm gonna go 4.5. 147. 151. That does not get down in time to go to the cup. How unfortunate. Come on, come on. There we go.
Pay that man his money.
Little something out of it. I don't remember where I was, guys. Was it like 2 boxes or something? Does anybody remember? The 1 box? A little too soft, unfortunately. Maybe it was no boxes. And you guys didn't remind me I was hitting the A1 here to take the sand trap out of things. Hang me out to dry. 157. Holy shit. That's not normally in my wheelhouse. Shot for this. Punch to get some wind out of it. One extra click because of all the rough. I got it almost dead straight. Dang it. Potentially didn't need that extra click either. Looked like it probably would have made it. So sad. Oh, an opportunity to make things even sadder still. Okay. Okay. Motherfucker.
Spoilers!
See you guys later. Son of a bitch. That is not a one-stroke penalty. That's a little extreme, Jim Z. Okay, guys, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Here last time and I was too close. 5 wood, 5 wood. A little too far away. So 4 wood, neutral, right down the line. Should work out nice. All right, I could do one more. You guys let me know. It's the same thing over and over. You got to be sick of it by now. But I got to get back after blowing that 2 better. I gotta make up for that. I just won't sleep tonight, you know? Just kidding. I sleep like an angel. All right, last one. Unless I get a water ball on the first 4 holes. Or miss my putt on the par 5. It's the last one. It's the last one, I swear. Thanks, Scott. Right line.
Wow, straight nutted, bro.
About 5 miles too hard. 5 miles per hour. Yeah, for sure. Multi-speed. Not gonna hit the fringe first. I don't know. Big temperature change. Maybe we got some humidity issues over here. It was like 70 degrees here in Wilmington. Humble brag. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what you guys are going through in your necks of the woods. Supposed to get down to 30 tonight, though, so there's that. Gotta be good. It's gotta be just a little short. It's very, very rare, Chris. Very rare. More often than I'd like, but not that often. think I hit that just a little too shallow. It's going to miss a little left. Oh! Oh!
Wow, straight nutted, bro.
Shows what I know. I don't know shit. I don't... I've been trying really hard to mess this up. My little garbage 6-wood shot. $136. Oh, Lord. It's not good, man. It is not good. My backup glove. That was dead wrong. I know I was playing blade on that earlier. I don't know why I decided to put backspin on it. All right, we got to make something. This thing's got to drop for me one time. Is that too much to ask for? It's going to be too much to ask for. Chris, I got a YouTube tutorial on that. It's called click chipping. It's what the pros do. And I kind of talk about that, that like anchor thing. I use my thumbnail. It seems to have just the right friction coefficient that stops the ball from moving left or right, but doesn't really restrict your pullback. A little high. A number of players that come up to me and said, and they swear by it, they say they love it. I do my finger at the side of the ball. I don't think everybody necessarily does that. Some people still prefer the center. And you might, you know, if you start too high on the ball like this, you might get a bad read. But if you come back here and just pull straight and maybe a little towards the A, as per usual, tends to work out pretty good. I don't get zero misreads, but okay. Okay, 146. I must have just been hitting a fucking completely different line. Yeah, that was just a little left. Damn it! So much for the one more. That's just hard enough to get wet. Nope. Okay. I'm on par. I can still do a one better. No, that's right. I mean, you've been click chipping for so long that anything you do to change it is going to feel weird. But you know, stick with it for a round or two, see if you can make it work. Too hard? Need that right at 84, 86 range. With the cheat back. Now that we've been talking about it, I am sure to misread. All right, I'm going to try. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I want to do. It's so much wind. So much wind. Same shot, same number of clicks. There it is. Oh,
Naughty, naughty, Natad!
Did I just jinx it? Just jinxed it right away. Why would you say that before you played 12? Oh, there it is. Did you see that? I was trying to push forward and the ball didn't move forward. That is something. It's the trackball, not me. That's good. That's actually good news. Trackballs are way easier to fix than people. Dig deep. Dig deep. That's the Outermore 144. Dang it. There's 4 or 5 144 lines, so that might have been a 145 that I just hit a little soft. I like that distance though, 249. I know I told you guys not to adjust in the tee box when you're thumbing out, but I was just so consistently left. I'm making a minor adjustment. The minor.
We know in Detroit to say that nutted only applies to big drives. But oh my God, hole in one!
No, what time of day does he play? All right. Hit the 5 wood. I was a little too far away. I need this like 257-ish. I think this shot's gonna work. It's just too far away. So this is like a really weird fairway full. But yeah, I gotta get inside this distance because to carry that far, I think the wind takes control. Pushes it out past the cup. Let's see. Okay. So it's a good distance. I need to just cheat a little to the right. All right, we converted. We converted, guys. We turned a water ball into a 2-better. Right? If you don't count 1 as a automatic eagle, which I don't think you can with that setup. That's gonna do it. I'm not gonna do any more Stouts playthroughs. We kind of did that. 2 maps for the price of 1. 2 maps for $0. Come on, guys. What more can you ask for? I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go. Yes, it should have been a 34. I know. I can't even remember which hole I got wet on, to be honest. But that was fun. We'll do this again sometime.